Now starting with the web page. What is a web page? It is a HTML document that is stored on a web server and can be accessed by the web browser. But now it is not compulsory that every web page is written in the HTML form. It may be in any other language also. Website, now the definition is a little bit changed. Earlier you were studying like website is a collection of web pages, but now it is website is a location on a web server which stores collection of web pages belonging to a particular person or organization. The important thing is this, now you have to write this keyword, it is a location on a web server. Now the web browser. Web browser is a client application. Now this is a keyword of a definition. Client application that request, receive and display the HTML pages. I have given 3 examples of web browser. You can use any one of yours. Now the web server, it is a server which is responsible for making a connection between the server itself and the web browser. Whenever the web browser send any request, then it tries to fulfill that request if the HTML document related to that request is available on the web server. Now the web hosting. Web hosting is very important. If anybody is going to launch its website, then the user must know about the web hosting. The web hosting is an application program which provides the facility to give the space on the web server. Okay, that means it is important because how you will get a space on a web server to launch your website. So who will help us? The web hosting application program help us to get a space on a web server. Now due to these application program, only the website launched on the internet can be accessed by any web browser client. Now after this, the scripting languages related to the scripting languages related to the web. Why? Because the web needs the coding. So the scripting languages, the script is a journal, a series or a series of program or instruction. Scripting, that means writing a normal program, but script term usually work for the web. And there are 2 types of scripts are provided. Why? Because the 2 type of environment in the web is present, the client and server environment. Web scripting term is used as the process of creating and embedding scripts in a web pages. When you are creating or writing a program and embedding in a web page, then it is known as a web scripting. 2 types of the client side script and server side script. Now the for client side script you can understand it by taking one example. Suppose that if you are designing a form for a school admission, as you all fill the form on the net, if you are designing yourself a form for filling for the admission in a school, then that designing is a part of client side script. It could be done with the help of VB script, JavaScript or PHP. Now suppose that after filling the form we are having one button submit. So what the submit used to do, when you click on that submit button, your data get uploaded on the server. So the coding required to upload the data of the form on the server is a server side script, because it is related with what? Server. That is why it is called a server side script. It could be done with the help of ASP, JSP and PHP. ASP, JSP and PHP, where the ASP stand for active server pages, JSP stand for Java server pages, and PHP is hypertext preprocessor. In the hypertext preprocessor is more important. As you can see, the full form is not very usual. Then Web 2.0. Web 2.0 is a people-oriented technology movement which provide us many easy things to work on a social networking sites. Like it help us in the fast loading application, interacting with each other, providing so many social features and real time update. The example of this one is Facebook and Twitter. These two or other website also like blog and other things are also using a web 2.0 technology. Now the HTML and the XML. HTML is a hypertext markup language which is used to design the web pages. These are the features. No need to write in the copy. These are not so important. The main thing is the full form of the HTML. And then XML. Now XML is important. XML full form, extended markup language. And this is more important. Why? Because it is designed to store and transport data instead of only printing the data. Now the most important thing is the HTML and XML differences. The HTML has the predefined tag while the XML defines its own tag. So very important difference. It is case sensitive. It is not case sensitive. HTML is browser dependent. As you know, if you have studied in 9th and 10th, so you might be knowing that some of the tags of HTML run on Internet and Explorer, and some of the tags of HTML run on the Netscape Navigator, while the XML is not browser dependent. And this is the last topic of the chapter. E-commerce payment transaction. Now everybody knows how to do a e-commerce payment transaction. It's a very simple thing. The e-commerce payment, what you have to do in the electronic payment, you have to transfer the data or your money from one computer, from one mobile to another mobile. The benefits of it reduces the paperwork, transaction cost and labor cost. So this is an important question. What is the benefit of the electronic payment? The benefits are it reduces the paperwork, transaction cost and labor cost. Okay. Now these are some of the modes given: the credit card, debit card, smart card, which are used for electronic payments, like the mobile wallet. And this, the most important thing is the name of the mobile wallets. So many mobile wallets like Paytm and Google Pay. These are the mobile. Paytm especially. Paytm is a mobile wallet. So there are so many mobile wallets. You can give any example. It's not compulsory which I have given. You can give any example. Popular online wallets is PayPal. Everybody know Paytm. These are the